Hi folks, over Christmas I did a swap with a friend for some Greek Macedonian Pike type cavalry. I needed some more heavy cavalry. I got plenty of super heavy cavalry and plenty of extra heavy cavalry, and he got these which had been sort of part painted and based, and I thought I can probably make a job of those. I'm gonna have to debase them and obviously paint them from scratch, but I think they've been undercoated in a brown, as you can see for those. Some of them aren't too bad at all. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. That's not I think some of these are foundry. Yeah, various foundry Macedonians. He's done a basic sort of wash on the cape, so I should just paint the capes, and I think the figures are glued on, so I'll leave them glued on and just paint them like that while they're glued on. It's not normally my way, but that'll do. Oh, it's quite nice on the flesh. I think he's copied what I tried to copy what I do on the flesh styly. Bronze breastplate, if you can say that. Yeah. Now I can get stuck in and get those sorted, and then here we've got, these have been basically sort of a grey undercoat. I think he's used a grey car undercoat. This one's nearly finished. Obviously needs some shading and lightening up a bit. So yeah, got a good deal. Swapped some other things for 24 of these. Basically, I think they're basically foundry with a couple of different figures for the command, but they'll do. So I'm going to get cracking on these and see if I can produce the finished article. So I'll get back to you when I've made some progress. Right, what's happened is I've debased these. I put the grey ones aside. I'm obviously not going to paint all 24 at the same time, so I've laid out, this is 2 wedges, so we'll have a base of 3, a base of 2 and a base of 1. Same again. So the wedge is a 6-man wedge, and can have a multiple wedge within a 12-man unit, if that makes sense to anyone. So I'm going to pick out a couple of figures, and I think start those and see how I get on with just painting a couple of figures to start with. See, find my way around what I'm going to do, because obviously, as I've said before, I'm not starting from scratch. The figures have been part painted, and I don't want to ruin and go over, because they're not too bad. Yeah, so I'm going to paint, I think, the face and the cloak, and perhaps redo the gold on that, because I use a different gold to what he's done. He uses more of a brassy gold. So I'm thinking to get those finished and get a bit of wash on, just to see what it looks like on a couple of figures, and then work my way, probably the tunic, or I might do the horse saddle cloth and then the legs, and put a wash on those. Then I can put a wash on the horse and get that finished. A bit of flock on the leg there, but yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm thinking. So I'll get on and come back to you when there's some progress. Okay, so I made a start. I don't think they've turned out too badly. Just got to put the metal work on the tops of the lance, actually. So I've just done a basic couple of shades. I'm not going to do a wonderful job on these. I think they're just basic War Games figures. Not that you shouldn't paint them to your best standard that you can, but yeah, these are not competition standard, are they? I'm not worried. So I've done just get the pointer. Where are we? We've got a couple of shades on the green. Flesh has had 3 shades. The red's had 3 shades. The cape at the back's had 3 shades. So, you know, I suppose I am doing some shading work. I tried these, yeah, cleaned them up, cleaned the horses up, new set of reins, and I want to do a quick dry brush on the horse. So that one's, yeah, turned out okay. This one's had Maron Brown, the game ink on this one. Bring him up a bit, yeah. Again, just the usual shading, 2 for the red, 2 for the green. Flesh has got 3, so I think they've turned out okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the first wedge done, which will be a 3-2-1 organisation like that. So I'm going to get on with the figure. I've already done the cape on that one's finished, and the plastic helmet's done, so I'm going to get that finished next, and then just got the back 3, and then I think I'll get them based up as the wedge. Then I can carry on with the other 6 in the corner there. So I'll make some progress and come back to you. Progress has been made. That's the first wedge finished, first 6-man unit. As you can see, we'll deploy like that, or can deploy like that, and then when it has to go into wedge, we'll combat, we'll just do it like that. So that's what I've got. So as you can see there, I've gone for a red tunic, and we've gone for a, what I've got, a buff colour, not buff is it? I don't know what colour you call that. Darker, mid-brown cape, just a cape, nothing special about it, is there? Right, so that's what we've got. That's what it looks like. So I'm well pleased with them. I say the figures here was how they started out. So it started out like this. These are the figures I got in a swap at Christmas time. So we're already part painted like that. So I've just cleaned them up, moved them out of the way now, and put them to this standard. I don't think they've come out too bad. I think they're pretty good, pretty okay. I'm pleased enough with them. As I say, 2 and 3 shades. I'm sort of mentioning it like that. 2 and 3 shades, just depends. So flesh, red, and the cape. They're the flesh and the main parts. The cuirass and the little leather straps, I've only done 1 shade on those. I didn't think they needed another shade, and obviously I put a wash on afterwards. So flesh, red, and the cape have all had 3 shades. What we've done for the officer, I've picked out some gold on his leatherwork, just a few bits of gold, nothing special on his leatherwork. Yeah. So horse, I've tried to find some eyes. They're in there somewhere. It's nothing special. These apparently is a new line design. I mean, it'll do for now. I'm not ever so happy with it, but it's a little bit smaller, whoops, than these foundry figures. But it'll do. It's okay. You know, it's good enough. And it's a very furry blanket roll. So I don't. Sorry, blanket roll. Yeah, blanket that he's sitting on. So I'm thinking, well, it can only really be a lion or a bear. So I've sort of done it, you know, I don't know, brown shades, dry brushed. I thought it doesn't look like it's not going to be leopard or cheetah, is it? So, or tiger. So anyway, that's what I've done it like. So there we are. Right, I'm going to get this lot totally based up so we can see what it looks like finished. There we go, all based up. That's my first wedge for this unit. As you see there, it's in a 3-2-1 organisation. That's how we do a wedge. It'll be a 12-man unit, so when it's done, it'll be a double wedge like that. Or you could have figures tailing behind. But yeah, so I've got to get on with those, but I'm done for now. I'm going to do something else. I don't want to paint any more of these at the moment, but yeah, so that's my first little wedge. I've got another 6 here with the red, and then I've got another unit which I've got to pick. I'm not sure what colour from the other 12 I've got, but anyway, I thought I'd show you these. There it is, all finished like that. I'll take some shots and put some stills at the end, but that's what a wedge will look like. Or we could put them in a long single line like that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and bye for now.